Okay, we'll start the session.
Aarti this live streaming and recording will be better because we can revise also, not only missing the class.
I'm doing, no? Oh. It's there.
Oh,
you can go to SankalpaVidya channel.
Okay. Thank you, Aarti
all of the recordings are there.
No, 2-3 weeks you have not recorded, no?
Atma Bodha have recorded. Only Bhagavatam we have missed a few weeks.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Atma Bodha is there.
Because last week also I was not feeling well. Next week also I'll not be available because I'm undergoing treatment. So I wanted recordings.
It'll be there.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Something happened, Bhargaviji. What happened?
Severe sciatic pain. So even with this physiotherapy, it is not going. Ayurvedic treatment, that Panchakarma Chikitse.
Yeah, do that. Every now.
Treatment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sahana bhavatu, Sahano bhunaktu, Sahaviryam karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Sadashivasamarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmatacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badharayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidwaram Sadgurum Brahmavidwaram. Hari Om. So, we will have 23 verse, right? Presented by Divya.
Ma'am, I have prepared 24th verse, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, I think 23 is done, no, ma'am?
Done, no?
Yeah, 24 is correct.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 24, Atma Bodha. Prakashorkasya toyasya shaityamagneryan shonata toshnata prakashorkasya toyasya shaityamagnena
Magneya.
Magneya Toshnata Swabhava Satchidananda Nitya Nirmalatmanaha. Translation: just as luminosity is the nature of the sun, coolness is that of water, and heat is that of fire, so too the nature of Atman is eternity, purity, existence, consciousness, and bliss. See, every object in this world has some inherent quality, inherent nature. We can call it as dharma. As the dharma or nature of sugar is sweetness. If sweetness is not there, then it is not sugar. The nature of sun is light or brilliance. We cannot imagine a dark sun. The presence of the sun is detected because of the daylight or the brilliance of the daylight. So every object has its essential nature with which you identify that object. In this verse, Bhagavad Pada calls out a few objects and says that it is the essential nature of that object. And in that way, if you understand what is the essential nature of the Atman, it is explained through a brilliant set of examples. The Arka, which means sun, whose essential nature is light or brilliance. Water's nature is coolness. Of course, water can be heated, but it is not its intrinsic quality. So even after heating, after some time, the water cools down. The hotness goes. So fire has the intrinsic nature of heat. So the essential nature of the Atman means that by which you can recognize the Atman. So we can recognize the Atman by its nature. Its nature is Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means existence, Chit means consciousness, and Ananda means bliss or contentment. So Atman is changeless and pure existence. So let's take the example of a pot. Does it exist? A pot? Should I get a pot, ma'am? Yeah, one second, ma'am, just one second. So let's take the example of a pot. So does this pot exist? It's a question.
Yes.
Yes, it does. So yes, you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it at this particular moment of time. So the pot is available for perception, inference, and you can touch it and its tangible existence. And what provides the existence to the pot? Like what is it made of?
The clay.
Clay. Yeah. So the clay with which it is made of. So that is what gives the existence to the pot, the clay. So before the creation of the pot, there was clay. And finally, the pot goes back to the clay also once it disintegrates or it is broken. So if the clay is taken away, there is no separate existence for the pot. Right? If there's no clay, there's no pot. Huh? So is the clay dependent upon if the clay is taken away, there is no separate existence for the pot. But what is the clay dependent upon for its existence? If you look at its chemical composition, it is made up of molecules. And again, each molecule is made up of proton, electrons, and neutrons. And it can be further broken down into subatomic particles. So if we break down further the subatomic particles further and further, Finally, we come to the fundamental building block by which everything else is created or filled. And that is the absolute existence. So this existence is the nature of Atman. Everything else in the planet or the entire universe has to be dependent upon this fundamental existence. Whether it is inert or conscious is dependent upon Atman for its existence. Whether it is a rock or whether it's a clay or whether it is human being, we are all dependent upon Atman for our existence. The absolute existence is the fundamental building block by which everything else is created or filled. And that is the nature of Atman. That uncaused cause, the cause of all causes, which is capable of giving existence to everything in this universe. The entire world of matter, physical and subtle matter, its existence came from the absolute reality, which is the characteristics of Atman. So that's why Atman is called all-pervasive. Shall I continue, ma'am? So the second nature of Atman is Chit or consciousness. So every object in the world has existence, but not consciousness. So for example, a rock, it has existence, but no consciousness. It's the consciousness which makes an object alive. Whether when there is an object with physical and subtle body, and the consciousness of the absolute reality will get reflected in it. So for example, if there's a bucket filled with water, then you can see the reflection of the moon on a moonlit day, on a moonlit night in the water. But if there is no water, you cannot see the reflection. The reflection is possible only if the Atman exists in an object. The consciousness is given by the Atman. So this consciousness is slightly different from the consciousness we say in the psychological this. Because consciousness in Vedanta means that by which you are aware of your mental activity. Or you can also term it as awareness, consciousness or awareness. Then the third nature of the Atman is contentment or bliss. It is a natural state of happiness. If one can see the Atman in its purest form, when without any disturbance, then you experience that happiness. A happiness which is not dependent on any external object, person, or situation. The happiness in the Atman is not conditioned by any dependency. So Ananda is attributed as the essential nature of the Atman. So the Swabhava of the Atman can be explained is said to be Sat Chit and Anand. And another thing Shankaracharya says is Nityam. Nityam means it is ever present. Means it is independent of time. Everything else is dependent on time. Nityam, it is Nityam, ever present and changeless. And the final attribute, it is Nirmala. So nature as Atman has absolutely no impurity. Mala means impurity. And Nirmala means without any impurity. The Atman is extremely pure. That's it. I'm done. Thank you, ma'am. I saw somebody's this on YouTube. The way he was explaining it, it made I could resonate with that. So
Very
It
nice.
was very nice, and you were very confident today.
Yes. You explained as though you understood it,
Yes.
right? So,
and I got the confidence because I was prepared.
yeah, I think that's
My
all that
son
we
is
need.
not at home. He has gone to Kerala to give his 12th standard exam. So
Oh,
I
so you-
had the time also to do it in peace.
Yeah, good. It came out well. I'm sure this is wonderful manana for us, right? When we do this, we tell it, this preparation, this going through all of this, it is a reminder for us again and again. And when we speak about it, it becomes more crystallized in our own heads, isn't it? That is the idea. Very
Ma'am,
good.
especially this explanation in which that person is saying, he's a Malayali, so he's saying how that fundamental building block in, they say the God particle, how that is the absolute existence and how
See, I'll tell you what. There I differed a little, but I'm just leaving it for now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. We will not break that. Right now, you are with that. Keep it at that.
Okay.
It's okay. That spoke to you. You can keep it at that. But at some point in time, as the understanding deepens, that may get challenged. Just telling you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I don't want to like break it. Right now you are with that. It's okay. That's how it happens. A knowledge dawns and we think we go with that, we work with that, and then that breaks, and then it better understanding comes in, and then that breaks, and that's how it goes. I don't have to now try to correct or do anything. This is your reality at this point in time. Be with it.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, that was the
connect with
resonance
you,
with
ma'am.
that is great. But
Okay.
there I do I'm just telling you that I differ there. Okay, there is not that I differ. I think that can be a bit of a challenging statement, but for now, keep it at that. I don't want to confuse anything. Stay with
Okay.
that. Okay? Because it came out with such a
Aarti ji,
smooth.
it is better if you tell it now so that it gets clarified.
So when you're talking about the building blocks of clay itself, right? When it comes down to basically Panchabhuta. When you come down, it comes to the base. But the source of the Panchabhuta, it is
Atman.
Atman. Okay. Now here in modern science, there are two theories. The way modern science looks at it is as though material matter is there and from matter consciousness has come. That is the way science, they say matter is there and somehow consciousness. But Vedanta says consciousness is ever present, from consciousness matter comes.
Okay.
Okay, in a way I understand what he is trying to say. It is easy to kind of get to the mind. But the consciousness is more the Chit Shakti, the knowing. And you are talking about the Sat, which is the existence. Right? So that which exists on which this exists. So it's okay. But for that existence, that breaking down doesn't make sense is all I'm trying to say. Got it?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
There is an existence. His consciousness is there, which exists. In that existence, it is like there is space in the room. There is space in the room. In that space, an object is being put. That object can be a tiny dust particle in the air. It can be a big particle. It doesn't matter. It can be a proton. It can be a neutron, but the space is the same. Confused, Divya? I didn't want to do this today.
No,
ma'am,
very,
but, what this
very
person
much
is
clarified
saying
for
is
me.
that proton neutron can also be further. It is that existence only, na? That absolute existence.
The proton also exists in the existence.
Means it doesn't
So
have
it
a
is not
separate
based
existence.
on the breaking down of the proton.
Okay. But that is how he explains. So it makes sense.
That is where I said I differ a little.
Okay.
Because the proton also exists in the existence.
Yes.
The clay also exists in that existence. Everything exists in that space of existence, if you have to say. I'm using the word space because it's easier for our mind to grasp it. Our consciousness, that knowing, everything exists in that. That basic existence. That's all. When you were telling about the clay example, it was very nice to say until you said it is
broke down the clay to molecules.
Until that went down to molecules. It is like the clay has become the pot, the Brahman has become us. Like the space. Now when there is empty space here. When I keep this, the space becomes the phone. It becomes this form. Like that, consciousness takes the form. Just like clay has taken the form of the pot, consciousness takes the form of this, each one of us or everything. There is consciousness everywhere.
Yes.
Okay. It's a bit of this thing that breaking down.
person was
But
a
overall,
scientist,
it was
ma'am.
that Sat Chit Ananda was beautifully explained. Everything was beautifully explained. This is not your thing. What you have, the source from which you have taken, people try different ways of saying, right? That is why we have Shad Darshana, we have so many different things. The way we tell it, the way we want to reach it, there may be slight differences. But this is what the scriptures would say. We'll not talk about the breaking down as such.
Huh.
Right? Like the space, in the space, this has come up. Like the wave has come up in an ocean. Like that, the form of the pot is from the clay. Like that, we are a form of consciousness.
Atman.
Atma. Okay.
So
We are a
Atman is
form of the
subtler than the
consciousness.
space.
Huh?
Atman is subtler than the space.
Yeah.
Mm.
Space is also
Mm.
in that
Made up of
existence
Atman.
only. Finally.
Nearest to Atman is space.
Ma'am, can we say space is also made up of Atman?
No, space is in Atman.
Space is in Atma, made up of also will work.
That is
It
what
is
this person was
the
saying.
consciousness which is taken the form of space.
Yeah, so that is what this person was saying, that all the matter is actually made up of.
Which is
Atma.
true, made up of, like we say, I do say this. Okay, he's saying everything is made up of Atman. Yeah, so it is, that is what we say, right? Bhargaviji will be Brahman Bhargaviji. Divya will be Brahman, like we say, wooden table, plastic chair.
That is also Brahman.
Yeah. I'm just saying made up of. No, the chair is made of plastic. If it is like that, we are all made of Brahman. So we are Brahman. So this is also a very good understanding where initially the object is in the space is our understanding. And as we go deeper, we understand that the object is nothing other than Brahman, just a form of that Brahman only. It is Brahman only, just in a different form. That's all. This is our challenge, but very clearly explained. Okay, Divya? Good job. We'll move on. We are in which verse now? 40.
We have to start 43, ma'am.
43. Okay. So earlier with the previous one, we looked at the arani, the churning. Just as when the lower and the higher aspects of the self are churned together, the fire of knowledge which is generated shall burn down all the fuel of ignorance. When our lower nature comes up, the ego, with the I, me, mind, the ahankara, and then we slowly with that churning move towards the butter, which is our pure self. When we go to that Atman, to the witness consciousness, then slowly, knowledge emerges. Clarity comes. Or knowledge that I am not the anatma, or everything else is anatma. There is only the Atma is. I am not the mind, I am not the body, all this is anatma. Initially, I can say these are matter and the consciousness, then everything is consciousness only. But this is anatma, and Atma is lending its consciousness to everything. Okay. So if that is what he has told, it's fine. Okay. Now.
And whatever we listen, it also depends on our understanding.
Yeah.
So that's why this satsanga gives clarity.
But we must, for us, right, I feel at this point in time, it should not, it is something very high we must know. Also, we must know to be the observer and witness consciousness in our life as a grihastha right now. We don't have to pretend to be something that we are not. We are constantly being told who we are. In that process, we have to be who we are as an observer in our lives in general. Apply that witness consciousness and keep moving. Move back, be the witness as much as possible. Not give even by giving your even vasana shaya, oh my vasana should be this thing. By giving that also, you are feeding the vasana. Don't give importance to the vasana. Give importance to come back to the self, the observer. At all point in time. Oh, this vasana should go, this vasana should go. I don't have to think about that. If I come back into the self, the vasana will go automatically. Instead of thinking the vasana should go, if I think the vasana should go, I'm feeding the vasana, I'm giving it reality. I'm putting my attention into it. Instead, if I put my attention to the self, the Jnaya, Jnana, and Jnatru, the one who is the knower, the known, and the knowing, and the knowledge. When we are with that self, the witness, just as the observer, that looks all that Jnaya, that looks very, that is a deep concept. Once you learn to be an observer most of the time, only that we can do. Afterwards, only Bhagwan has to pull us in.
Observer of what is going inside me. That
No, don't even be
saying that I am.
Not the observer of the object of the mind. Observer of the observer.
Okay. The exercise you did know once in a satsang, that who is saying like that, we have to go
Yeah,
behind
you just
that.
say, who is it? These thoughts are there. Now, first you are looking at the thoughts. Then turn and say, who is the one who was the observer of the thoughts? Now, observe that observer. And where is that observer? Just ask yourself these questions. Just like with curiosity, where is this observer? In my heart? In my head? Or all around? In the right side of my heart, in the eye, is there where I feel this observer? So what are you doing? You're feeding the observer more. You're working to be with the observer. And you start inquiring about the observer instead of asking where. You can ask where, when is this observer? Is this observer always there? Does it any time? You ask all those questions about the observer instead of saying, why is this vasana here? Why is this thought coming? What? Instead of asking that, ask questions about the observer. Where is this observer? Let me observe. Can I see? Is there a akara? Is there an akara to the observer? How am I feeling when I am with this observer? Ask yourself these questions.
And this observation exercise is in all thoughts, or in only disturbing thoughts, or when we get agitated? Even to functional thoughts.
Functional thoughts, you don't have to be. No, you have to work. Why
That's
would you? Then you will become totally dysfunctional. No.
No, I was doing that. Then it has become restlessness. What is this? From morning till evening, if I start
What
observing.
functional? It depends. Again, if you're doing planning, the time if it comes, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. That is also actually psychological. What will happen is I have to do this, I have to slowly, you will feel your agitation rise. You're thinking, I have so much to do. It is that functional thought is getting converted into psychological thought.
Yes. So at that time I should be careful. It is very subtle.
Yeah. The mind, the ego, no. It is very subtle. It will like this come inside, sneak in.
Because of this pain, I was not able to work properly. Again, I got tensed. Then again start observing what is this, when should I observe or not. So whenever there is tension, then I should know that
if
I am
you're
out
feeling,
of reality.
whenever there is tension, it is psychological only. If you are just pure functional, it is not you will not feel that tension. It may feel a little like you may feel a little fatigued, a little tired. That will be different.
Yes.
Right? You know the difference between tired and feel overthinking.
I could not do, I am not able to do, it is not done. Whenever the disturbing thoughts come, then I should be very conscious.
Correct. That's all doership. Doership is in the ego.
Okay.
It's not functional thought.
Yeah.
Aarti ji, this is this is the inquiry method only, na? This asking
who is it?
I think Jayabalaji will be able to explain. In today's class, Bala was explaining about
how this Kavyakanta Ganapati Muni, when he met Ramana Maharshi, he's the one who gave him the title of Maharshi. So the way he was, the tapas, I'm not able to articulate it. Jayamala ji, can you help me a little bit?
Sorry, I could not attend today's Bala's class.
Oh, okay.
I had a function to attend, so
Okay,
I
I
missed
thought
her
you were
class
there in the
today.
class. Sorry. Mamta, can you try? It was like this Kavya Kantha Ganapati Muni, he was a great tapasvi. So, but then that how he, that initiation, how it happened for him is like when he met Ramana Maharshi, he's asking the tapa, what was that word? Bala was saying that tapa, where it is coming from, or the tapa is, that is that what I had little doubt. It was like this only, that
Okay,
inquiry.
continue. We'll see what it is. Huh.
I'm not able to put it, ma'am. It's like he Ramana Maharshi tells him that that tapa, that is from where it is coming from, that is the you.
Correct.
So that is the so that in that so he is the one who, then when he gets that hears Ramana Maharshi's words, he gave him the title of Maharshi. That Rishitva, ma'am, I'm not able to put it properly.
Tapa or tapa? The sorrow.
No, it is tapas likha hai. Gave that I'm just reading it from the Gita book. See, he is a Maharshi. It's like page 128. To speak about that experience is a great wonder. When the Brahmin boy, who was simply called as Brahmana Swami of Arunachala, gave the teaching about the secret of tapas to the great tapasvi Kavyakantha Ganapati Muni, he explained in now. He is the Maharshi. This is the wonder. Although the truth is experienced in the heart, the power to put it in crystal clear language and to impart it to a disciple's heart is the Rishitva or sagehood. Did I make sense, ma'am? Or did I totally?
No, you were reading out of it. What is that?
Means what I.
Like without speaking,
so
Ramana Maharshi was able to connect with others. Maybe they are speaking that.
So he was a young boy, some 17 years, something
Yeah.
like that. But that Muni
Kavyakantha
was,
Ganapati Muni, he was very much older. And he was a great tapasvi also. But he said he got that initiation from
I think where is about Ramana Maharshi only points you to who you are. So if he's coming and saying, I've been doing so much tapas, where is that tapas also coming from?
Yeah.
What is even the source of that tapas? Just like the source of sorrow, just like the source of desire, just like the source of this, even the source of tapas is that Satchitananda, that Satyam Shivam Sundaram. When we say tapas, it can be willpower, it can be that dedication, it can be that effort, it can be the sadhana. Where is that happening? We can be so focused on the tapas that we can lose sight of the one who is from which from the one from whom the sadhana is emerging. I'm sure that is what Ramana Maharshi, everything he will say this. So even tapas, we think only for negative things somehow, but every single thing, that is why we are not the doer. To say that I am doing is also a mental thing, I, me, mine. Because that is also coming from him only. From it, Brahman. Maybe that good point. Very nice.
So, I mean, it totally made sense to me. Now I'm not able to put it in words, and I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know how
okay.
it
But
came
it
out.
made sense. And now we are able to connect it from whatever you are saying and everything. So everything, the source of it is, even the source of tapas, where is it coming from? Watch that. Who is the one in tapas?
By the way of practicing, we just become blank at a point of time. No, beyond how to go beyond that.
You can't go beyond it.
Just
Don't
going back.
again put one expectation of I have to go beyond it. Just be with it.
Okay.
Just to be.
Be
The
with the
idea is
blank.
to just to be.
Be with the
And
blank.
be and observe that being.
Mhm.
Be and observe the being.
Mhm.
Only till there. Afterwards, the final pull he has to only do when the time is right, when the time is ripe. That's not in our hands. But the being in the being and observing that being,
Mhm.
that much we can. We just have to be and remember all the words that are given. Nirakara,
Mhm.
Nirvikalpa, Nirguna, Satchitananda. And just reflect and connect. The other things will fall off like that. We don't have to make it fall. We don't have to understand.
And for each and every person, it will be on a different level, right? It won't be the same for
Mhm.
anyone.
Yeah. Yeah. First to know, it is not easy initially to be with the being. So
Getting
first
that understanding itself is a big thing.
yes.
That it.
First we can be with the thoughts. That distance from the thoughts, at least, and I'm observing the thoughts. Good. When I am
Yeah.
observing the thoughts, I have the choice to either go with it or not to go with it. Right? That little gap itself is a big thing. First, observing or, observing, aware of. Only first, even awareness, we may not know. That awareness is a realization. It has to dawn at some point in time. Oh, this is awareness that they are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
First, that even that aware of takes a little while to come. And then once we become aware of, then you can be in the aware of. But after a while, you'll say, I am aware of, it is coming, it is not going, it is coming all the time. Then you will say, I am tired of looking at these objects in the awareness. I just
Acceptance.
be with the awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Let it fall. That is what we saw in the Bhagavatam story also. Yayati, he tells, I will desire, I have so many desires. I want to live through these desires. I want to live another 1,000 years in the young body. And then you realize this is never ending. This desire, something or the other, it is throwing all the time. I don't. So he is ready to leave the desire and now be with the. Because like that, we will say, I don't want to handle my mind. I don't want to handle my thoughts. I don't want to handle my emotions. When that comes, and then again, I just want to be with the being and observing the being and just sit. I don't want to observe these thoughts. Will come.
Yeah.
That's all.
Purva Mikave Bandhanat. It drops off.
Drops off. It will happen automatically. There's nothing for me to do. That intention alone I have to set.
Mm.
I set the intention to lift the finger, everything works to make the finger lift. That intention, I have to remember that. That's all. And try my best. No, I cannot force myself. I don't have nothing. And it will happen slowly. That's it.
When
For
you
that
are
to
telling
happen also, his blessing.
Mhm.
Suddenly it will come in. Oh, yes, this is, I got it, kind of thing. Okay, that his blessing only is needed.
When you are telling Nirguna, Nirakara, space, light and all, now the season change, when we observe the trees falling off and the leaves are growing, so it is so wondrous. Nirguna, Nirakara, we can see there. Yesterday it was full naked, what is a tree, and next day morning we can see that the samplings, the fresh leaves.
Yeah.
Then
One
I
way to
realized that.
remember him, what a beautiful design. to confirm. So when somebody says everything is so, how do you say there is God? This is what we say. How is all this? How is it that everything? It is not some random thing. Everything is going in such a beautiful order. How did this order come? It's a very, summer comes, autumn comes, spring comes, this comes, and everything. The birds are flying from this place to this place. They know the direction. How do they know where they have to go? A bird is one bird will weave only its kind of nest, which is unique to itself. Even though its mother is not there to teach it, it knows how to do it. So the trees are giving out carbon dioxide. There is an interrelation. How is this beautiful? And you go into detail, it is so much more intricate. What a beautiful
The grand design you say, no? In this hot summer, the green and cool trees. What a combination.
Yeah, like that when you look at inside, you look at our thought network. It's all the same. This is also network. The emotions we feel, how come you also feel the same emotion? I also feel the same emotion. Those emotions don't belong to us at all. They're all there like seeds in the plane, and we borrow it when something is it okay, and we hold it.
Universal mind.
We are getting into that universal mind and this thing.
That is Pindanda Brahmanda, right? We tune to the Brahmanda.
Yeah. In the Brahmanda, that is what. It's amazing, actually, when we start seeing. Chalo.
Ma'am, one little thing, this Gyatra Jnana Gye, it is again Ishavasya Sarvameva only, no, ma'am? All this is same.
Yeah, everything is same.
It is same.
Jnatra Jnana Nyaya Bheda is to recognize it within us or around us or as me. And once that is beauty, what you brought about Ishavasya Midam Sharmam is first I start asking these questions. I be with the being and okay, look at the akara, or is this nirakara, is there akara, is this all this I will and then when that pull happens, right? Already some sattvic nature comes, you feel more connected to all beings. As your nature becomes more sattvic, already you feel more connected to other beings. There is very little hate and judgment and all that really reduces to a larger extent, but doesn't go completely sometimes. Okay. But when that pull has happened by the Brahman, where the Anatma is completely
gone,
clearly Maya and illusion, there's no jumping in and out all the time or anything like that. When that happens, then there is a clarity about how it is the Brahman, everything. Like we can see that in this room, the whole space is all the objects like that. Clarity will be there that that Brahman is only there without any doubt. So that oneness is absolutely felt. Everybody is me only. There is no separation between me and the other.
When Shuka Brahman walks and Vedavyasa is calling back, first the trees respond.
Yeah. Because they are all him
one
only.
with
Yes, he is one with everybody. Okay, so that's
only to in the functional world, only to have that what is that execution of our duties and responsibility. We should have the boundaries. At least we should pretend, like Ramakrishna says, no, you should listen to the Mauta. He says that even Brahma is in elephant and he did not run. So we should apply it in our life and just pretend as we have boundaries and distances. Otherwise, it is all the same.
It is. We don't have to pretend right now. For us, we are pretending that we are Brahman. Because we are here. And frankly speaking, that is what... I mean, we know the observer, we are... I mean, depending...
Now we are in that pretense this only, because we are not realizing.
But if you look at Ramana Maharishi, he was just there and not very functional. He would just go little, walk around, but otherwise for him, everybody was just one. That peacock, the way he would show his love to the peacock, the monkey that came, the dog that he had, everything was just one, and so pure with love he was. Right? He was in that state. He would not, they would protect themselves from getting back into the Maya. They'll not pretend.
Very subtle, very nice to understand and apply and
Yeah, no,
learn.
but it is also experiential. Witness of, awareness of, you can get there. You have to believe it. That final state is not in my mind, in my hand, but even nothing is in my hand. But if you, that Shavana, Manana, Nididhyasana, that inquiry should continue. Manthana should happen.
Yeah.
What is this
I am aware
of? What
am
is this witness of? What is this witness of? That is a question that should not stop in your mind. What do they mean? Witness under, there is a clear gap. I am seeing the thoughts.
Okay.
That how much deeply you yearn for it, it will reveal itself.
Yeah. Now sitting in the class, it is awareness that class is going on. I am listening. The questions are coming. The answer is like this, and someone is watching all this.
Correct.
The witness.
Correct.
This is not the body, mind, and intellect. It is the awareness which is knowing all this.
Correct.
And all this is happening because of my vasanas, my prarabdha, and he is a witness for this, right?
Yeah.
Is this the way?
Coming from the intellect, though.
Okay. Yeah. Is this the way that we have to witness and we have to be aware of?
When in the witness, there are no words.
Okay, I know I'm asking you the way I do. I do.
See, certain experiences, like, I can tell when I'm in love, the I feel butterflies in the stomach. I feel flushing in this thing. Okay, to some extent I can, but only when you experience that love, you will actually know, right, what it is. It is like that. We can talk about it as much, but more than talking about it, more than thinking what it is, you have to put the question to Bhagwan, because the question is also from him. If it is deeply coming to you, the answer will also come from him. Don't think I can figure it out.
No, that's how I do. While cooking, who is cooking? The hand is moving. Because of Atma is in my body, in my consciousness.
Don't do all these things, just observe.
Oh, that's what, observing inside. Now I am expressing in front of you.
Oh, you're talking.
Yeah, I am
even
talking
while you're observing, let there be no words.
I will be alone. I cannot have any words. It will be going on inside. That
the words are happening.
Observe going be. You
just
say no.
The observation is happening. Yeah,
that's what. While praying, when I do this, while praying also, when I go to puja room, I lit the lamp, I sit and pray. Then who is praying? Who lit the lamp? Like that, the question will be going on in my mind, and then at a point of time, it becomes silent. I become silent. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. That manana is taking you into the witness.
Is this the way? What I am doing is right. The exercise.
I don't know, Bhargaviji. Okay. I cannot experience what you are experiencing, Bhargaviji. It is going to be different from each one of us.
Yes.
Okay. But the only thing I can tell you is, when you know, you know. When you know that you know. If you are asking me, maybe you don't know.
I am asking you whether my practice is correct. The inquiry, self-inquiry. So
you are asking me whether your self-inquiry is correct, or you are asking me, am I in my witness mode?
No, I am asking you whether my self-inquiry is correct.
That is correct.
Okay.
Ma'am, then that is not coming from a space of judgment. It's not a mental this.
What judgment? She is asking who is the one who
is judging herself now, whether she is doing correct or not.
Right now it is happening. That is what, no?
Ah.
Yeah. She's asking somebody, but she is telling when I'm doing that,
She's
I'm just
judging
asking
herself,
myself,
I
who
mean.
is it who is cooking? Who is it who is cooking
That
there?
itself, yeah, that is
There's
a
no
witness.
judgment in
There
that.
is no
She's
judgment.
trying to
This is-
confirm if that process is okay.
Yeah, like how hands automatically go to all the products. We do cooking, cooker will set, we take rice, pulses, vegetables, because it's very automatic and out of our experience and intelligence. And while observing that, because of the presence of Atma, everything is happening. It's
Correct.
happening.
That's a
Not
good,
that I'm
that is a
doing.
very good manana. That is an
Yeah.
excellent manana. Okay.
Maybe I have not touched the witness. At least this manana will be going on whatever I do.
Yeah. Okay. But only in, you have to put it and be in silence, then you will actually witness.
Yes. And ultimately it becomes silent at a point of time.
Yes. So then it is good.
Earlier it will be chattering when I start a work, then slowly it becomes blank.
When
Or
it
we can call it
becomes blank,
silence.
again observe the observer.
Okay.
That's all. Okay. The
Thank
who
you.
is observing the blankness also.
Because this application and again clarification of what we do, how we apply is also required.
Yes. Correct. Yes, ma, keep continuing. So at least you're not doing any, you are doing manana on this. It is very good. It is fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Because while we study this text, we feel that as if we have understood, as if I have reached Brahman, but it is not so.
all
It is not
intellectual
so in day-to-day life.
Yeah, sometimes
When we
it
feel
just seems like an intellectual exercise unless we apply it. So we have to remind ourselves to apply it, no ma'am?
Yeah, we have to do that, right? Intellectually, let us apply it. That is jnana. Jnana may initially intellect is used.
Now, when there is a disturbance, now in a jiffy, we can say that, oh, it's mind, it is a lower mind, which is acting, I am emotional, I am not with Brahman. So all these experiences come now.
Correct. And that will create a distance. That is Viveka. The intellect working through Viveka to say that this is not it. This is not the truth.
When I am Atma, I am Ananda. Ananda means not ecstasy. It is
at
peace,
least it will give you less. It will at least let you not take in more vasanas.
Yes. I'll be calm. I'll be peaceful.
That's the importance. At least. Correct? It's important. This is going in. This is going in.
I took much of the time. Sorry.
No.
I took much of the time of the class.
I see that you are really trying, practicing. Sincerely, this is your tapas. Go ahead and doing this. This is your tapas. That's all.
Thank you so much.
We will read the next verse. Arunene bodhena Purvam santamase hrite Tata avirbhavedatma Swayamevamshumaniva. Together, Aruneneva bodhena Purvam santamase hrite Tata avirbhavedatma Swayamevamshumaniva. Aruna is the Lord of the early dawn. That is dawn. Okay. Like the Lord of the early dawn, Bodhena, the universal darkness that existed before. Okay, so it is saying just as when the sun arises early in the morning, all the darkness is removed. Like that, when the self manifests on its own accord, see, this is the important word. When the self manifests on its own accord only, it can manifest on its own accord only. When the self manifests on its own accord, once the right knowledge has dispelled ignorance, just like the sun removes it, the self, when it is manifested on its own accord, it will remove all the ignorance, the darkness. Ignorance is the thick wall of vasanas. We have to break through this darkness before we can get into the lit up citadel of truth, the treasure's house of the experience divine. Aruna, the dawn, heralds the sun. Soon after the early dawn, a very short time after the east has glowed with the golden hue of the dawn and thus dispelled the darkness of the night, we get the vision of the brilliant sun illumining the world. In the same way, when the egocentric existence in us that obstructs the vision of the self is falsified by constant and diligent meditation, the vision of the true self arises in all its glory. The vision of the self is obstructed by none other than our own mental agitations and egocentric vanities. Meditation quietens the thought flow and consequently the mind's extrovertedness. When a mind that pacifies and withdrawn from its outer activities turns inwards, it springs forth to drown itself in the experience of the self and to become one with it. Beautiful. The vision of the self is obstructed by none other than our own mental agitations, our own, which is formed because of avidya, which is to think that I am the mind or body. So if you look at the pramana, you have pratyaksha pramana, anumana and shabda pramana. Pratyaksha is what I am experiencing directly. I think that is the truth. The mind is bringing up some thoughts. That is the truth. I see it, so it exists. So it is the truth. I see through my eyes what I see something. That is the truth. I limit the truth to what I see, what I think, what I feel. But these are, so what I see is limited because there is only so much I can see. There is so much more to things than I can actually see with my eyes. What I think also, now anumana. I see something and I make an anumana. I make guesswork. Somebody is having a frowning face. Are they upset because of me? Did I do something? Did I say something? Are they upset with me? Anumana. They are having a leg pain. That's why their face is like that. Everything that is happening in our mind is anumana. And I believe that to be true. And then I go with that. And one thought becomes another one and another one and another one. So our experience of the world is through pratyaksha and anumana mostly. What this Atma Bodha is doing is Shabda Pramana and telling both of these are not right. Don't go with the senses. Don't go with the mind. So do whatever GarbhaVidya is telling. This is in the mind. Who is the one seeing these thoughts? Go to this. That manana. At least what we are doing, we are not giving reality to what is happening in the mind. We are not giving reality, that hard reality that we used to give. At least that will break. And then the truth will be revealed when it is needed. You leave the truth to him when it is time. You don't, why don't? But this is not truth. That much untruth you can recognize first. What is untruth? That much let us. I'm seeing, the mind is bringing an anumana. It is not the truth. That much I can first. What is the truth will then emerge. Sometimes the insights may come, sometimes insights may not come. That's okay. But I am not with the untruth. This much we can do, right? Anything you all want to share before we close? Take away.
That's what, whenever we get the disturbing thoughts, surrendering it to him.
Yeah.
It has come. I don't know. I surrender it to you. You handle.
Yeah. Don't give it reality.
So, ma'am, basically give the benefit of doubt for everything that happens around you.
Question it, challenge it, doubt it, no problem.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the untruth. Cause it's in the mind.
And the amount of peace we get, it is so much.
Because that one truth you associate to that will give so many seeds. It is never ending. Even this, if we can achieve, it's a big achievement.
Tranquility of mind we can experience. How disturbed I was, how I am now.
Yeah. The moment you question the untruth, no? Somewhere.
And even the sciatic pain, I always say that I am not the body, I am not the brain. The pain is there, it is there. Take whatever the treatment is due for that. That's it.
It is in the body. It is going
Yes.
to whatever, do what you have to do. But I am not
That's it.
suffering because of that. There is no
Yeah.
suffering.
Immediately the intensity comes down.
Yes. Just breathe.
Intensity of the pain comes down.
Use your breath. Prana. For me, to prana. If do the prana, it will quickly detach. For some, it may be chanting the name of Bhagavan. Whatever it takes. Right? What is the takeaway today? Quickly.
Be with the self. Be with the self. Identify that silence. Be with the being.
Be with the being. Yes. Others? Quickly.
Final pull has to come from there only. But we have to be.
He is the doer of everything.
Abhyasa we have to do.
He is the doer. Even
Whatever
that
has
abhyasa
to
is
happen
coming
will
from.
happen.
Even that abhyasa is coming from him.
Yeah, there is no doer, correct.
Yes, sorry, Diva.
No, ma'am. Everything has a reason. Whatever happens, happens for.
So basically you're saying you get what you deserve, not what you desire. And what you deserve, he knows.
Exactly.
She said.
So I just accept it.
Acceptance is the key.
Prasad, as his prasad.
That is the key for everything.
That is the key. I accept it not with complaints or resignation or with a negative, but as his prasad.
It was meant to be.
It was meant. Yes, Jayamalaji.
Yeah. Don't give your thoughts too much of reality. Try to question it and be skeptical about it. And like you said, the grace, the mercy has to come from Bhagwan. There is only so much you can do, actually.
I can only set an intent. That intent also will come from him, that clarity of intent. But at least that, and then let it flow. But I have to take some effort, no? Yes, I can't stand here and say, I want to get to that point. I have to walk. Maybe sometimes I will take the wrong route. But if I don't even walk, I will not even get closer somewhere. I will not know that I'm whatever I have to, okay, maybe I'll take a long route. I will go this way. Then I have to turn a little, go, no problem. But I should move. I can't just stand here and then expect, oh God, you do, God, you do. Some movement, some effort, something. What is that effort? Satsanga. What is that effort? Bhagavan Nama. Meditation. Pranayama. Just keep doing that. Yes. Mamtaji.
Just surrender. He will take care of it.
Surrender what?
Surrender everything.
What is everything?
Nothing. Like it is everything is his. Nothing is there. But
give me details. What surrender? What will you surrender? What is that in that everything for you? I want specific.
Like
what will you surrender? Anybody else?
No, everything, whatever. See, if I have a pain, okay, it is his. The last time I told, no, whoever like kaadu avanu neene, kaapadu avanu neene, means whatever like you yourself is giving, so you self taking care of me. That's all. Surrendering.
Surrender the I, ma'am.
My ego.
Myself.
Surrender, the
Self.
I, the
I.
doership. Yes. Very good. Nanilla, I am nothing, I have nothing, I do nothing, I know nothing.
For me, ma'am, surrendering, I always imagine my babies with me and I, in front of God, I'm sitting and surrendering. I don't know why that only comes.
Say it again.
My children with me and I'm sitting in front of God and surrendering. He'll only take care.
Papa
Actually,
Rajesh is
somewhere I
not in
read,
that list.
yeah.
No, he's not in town only. He's in Palakkad. He's gone to Dr. Sriraj for exam.
Somewhere I read, even before the fetus is formed, the consciousness has created. Then only the fetus forms. Is it? Is it true?
In
That
GarbhaVidya, we say that the consciousness is always there. And
it is the first formation, then the physical body forms.
consciousness is there as the subtle body anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
We are associating consciousness with the physical body only. This subtle
So,
body is what is traveling out of this body and then taking another body. So the consciousness is constantly there.
Even
okay.
in inert objects, no?
Body is just inert. The consciousness is now there even in the subtle body. It is there.
So we have to set intention before conceiving also. Then we can get Vivekananda, Buddha as our
Yeah,
children.
ma'am, I was listening to Bhagavatam. It says, no, before progeny, before getting progeny, they have to be so much meditation, so much tapas they do to purify their mind, and at least
That
we don't
is
have
what
to
we
do
do as
it.
part of GarbhaVidya.
Even before in the marriage,
Ma'am?
during the process of
That is
marriage
what we are
also,
doing as part of GarbhaVidya,
Yeah,
preconception.
yeah.
Bhagavatam is chanted even in marriages, marriage ceremony.
Yeah, we should.
And Diva said something about reason, no? Again, the cause of all causes. Only he is there.
Yeah.
He's the cause of all causes.
Yes, Shivani ji, Prema ji. Prema ji has unmuted. What is your takeaway?
Had I known this, I would have done tapasya.
Whenever the right time, next we will see. Have
Thank
one
you.
more child.
This is too late.
Yes, Prema ji.
Nothing is in our hand, everything is what I used to think, whatever is happening, I have to bear it. And I think due to karma that I am getting these things. So let me undergo all these things. That's what, no, in our Sagaj Mark also they used to tell. Pain also you think that it is a pressure. Whatever is coming for pain or whatever, you don't think that it is a pain. Think that okay, it is coming. It is coming and it will go away.
Yeah.
So yeah. So pain is also like a pleasure. Sometimes we have to take it as a pressure and move on in life. Otherwise, really, in my experience, I'm telling, because I was staying with my son for 22 years, because he thought that I am finding it difficult to be with him because he's very short-tempered. And so I lived not only short-term, so many things are the domination, these, that, so many things. But, after his death, when I came here, it was a very setback to me because I have never, I was very, very peaceful there. My son is also, very spiritualistic. Even my daughter-in-law, now she is trying for preceptorship in the Sagaj Marg. You know that, na? My daughter-in-law. So after I came, my God, it is like I thought it is a Branakalam. Yudh war, na? Like that I was thinking. Oh my God, I came. So if when war is there, what we will do? We'll go and fight. And then otherwise, to get a victory, we will go and fight. So I thought I will not go and fight. I don't want victory. Let me suffer. Let me take it. And then, move on in life. That's only I am doing, Artiji.
That's also needs one courage, Prema ji.
Yeah.
To welcome. It needs courage to accept. It needs courage to surrender. It needs courage to endure.
Yeah, correct. So
Shivani ji?
we are doing meditation, no, Aarti, for us compulsory, no, morning meditation and then night prayer. So on gadi gadi even the sister Guruji बैठेगा तो हम लोग भी बैठने का अभी भी था meditation, but I thought I won't lose it. Atma Bodha, I don't want to. I mean, miss. Hmm. So meditation really
Actually,
helps, Aarti ji.
Yes,
mm,
yes, it does. You need to have
actually,
some sadhana along with jnana.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah, that is
actually,
also
the
correct.
situation come, we face it. Only we suffer in imagination.
That is a dream. The suffering is
Yeah.
a dream.
Yes, yes.
We have to wake up from that dream of suffering. It is just his leela at the end of the day to teach us something for us to go through. There is some good in it. There
Yeah,
is
yeah.
something for transformation in that for us. He has to reveal it to us. So we just endure until he
And ma'am,
We,
till
we
we
have to
learn the
act.
same circumstances will come in
Huh?
life. Until we learn the same circumstances will come in
Like a
life.
broken record, it will keep coming up until we learn.
Yeah, we have to act and keep quiet. That's it. Not suffer in the imagination or celebrate in dream.
Yeah, we just have to keep doing our nitya karma, our naimitika karma, our this thing, whatever it is, we have to continue to do that.
Aarti ji, I have a little doubt. I see now everything is okay in my life. So I always question, am I just calm and happy right now because things are okay in my life?
Why do you want to? You're happy, just be with it. No, just be.
Okay, don't
No
process
analysis.
them. Okay.
Okay, now I analyze that. I am happy, I am analyzing that.
You're manifesting it.
Basically, everywhere. See, somebody was telling me, okay, there's so many people are saying, the spiritual path I turned because something really bad happened in my life. And then I said, what is this with this life? And I turned into spiritual. So, I don't have anything like that. And this person is very much into the spiritual path. Okay. But nothing really bad happened to me at all. And still, I feel I'm very spiritual only. So I am afraid that something bad will happen to me later. Because nothing has happened, I'm afraid. So this is only overthinking over where is all this happening? In the mind.
The mind.
And it is
Thinking,
a
thinking,
dream.
and manifesting it. That and it
I
will
am
come
happy.
also.
Why am I happy? I am contented. Just to be. This is what it says. Whether you are happy, it is true, because now I'm afraid that the happiness may go or something bad will happen. So yes, and that is a fact. Happiness will come. After some time, that other things, sorrow will come. Sorrow will come. Afterwards, happiness will come. So when sorrow comes, you know that, oh, it's okay. Yeah. Next happiness will come. Happiness. When you are happy, oh, I am very happy. Don't think now sorrow will come. No, I am happy. Now again sorrow comes. Oh, happiness is anyway going to come. Okay. So let just so it is all in how you look at it. Okay.
Yeah.
How you take it. Be with it. Be with it. Be happy. Be happy, be content even when you are in sorrow. Be happy, be content even when everything is going well. That's it.
Yeah, with this knowledge, treating that I am Atma, I am Sachidananda Swarupa, all this is Vasana playing on the screen.
Correct.
So all this should come in the mind. Whenever,
that is your buddhi working there.
Yeah, even the happy situation or in the trouble situation.
Yeah. Okay. So all is well, so all is well. Now you don't have to analyze, is it? You don't know what is round the corner. You don't know which vasana will turn up. So there is nothing like, I am going, I am very, now if I think I am very good, I have become very good spiritually, next moment one slap will come on your face. The I will come there, the slap will come along with it. Let not that I come. And that it is because that I has come, that when I'm saying later on, when it is, I am again, some vasana has come up. It may be some old pattern which is coming at this age, this time, whatever, at the right time. Oh, am I going backwards in my spirituality? Nothing like that. There's no going backwards in your spirituality or anything like that. There are just layers and layers of asanas, and we don't know when what will come up. And we just have to keep moving, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. There's no going backward, forward. It is just clearing, cleaning up, cleaning. That's all.
We should hold the knowledge, this knowledge always
Yes.
as our battery.
Okay. Because
you.
as we grow spiritually, you will see that even the smallest disturbance will feel like a bigger disturbance, actually. You will wonder, earlier, these things were not bothering me that much. Why are these small things bothering me now? Because the other big things have been removed. Now
Yes.
this is coming to my attention, and it is time to overcome this. You are becoming more tuned in to the subtle. That is what. Okay. So no need, no analysis of anything.
Be a witness. Be a witness.
Be a witness. Correct. But you are being very honest. It's everybody's journey.
Yeah.
Om Asato ma Satgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyanto Ma Kashchit Dukkhabad Bhavet. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Real sincere thanks to Bhagwan for such a satsang that we can talk. We are just talking here, but we are talking at a completely different entropy than what we will do anywhere else. And this itself is his blessing only. Hari.
Hari Om, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Gratitude.
Thanks a lot, Arji.